Hello and welcome, my Leo friends. This is Jennifer from Mystic Star. I want to thank you so much for spending time with me today and watching my video. I also want to apologize for the lateness of this video. There's been some obstacles that I wasn't quite prepared for, and I needed to take some extra time to get those done. I'm hoping everything's back on kilter and I can have a more routine video series for you. This reading today is going to be a general reading from my friends born under the Leo zodiac sign. Today we're going to explore what to expect from the month of September, obstacles you can face, and some tools that may help you throughout the month. The deck I'm going to use for this reading is the Witch's Tarot, created by Ellen Dugan and Mark Evans. I will then end the session off with an oracle blessing from the Energy Oracle, which was created by Sandra Ann Taylor. Like always, I will have a link below to both these gorgeous decks, so should they speak to you, you can go check them out for yourself. Okay, Leo, my friends, let's find out what's happening in September for you. Well, we're starting off with some jumpers. Alright, what does September have in store for my Leo friends? Okay, start off with the first jumper. And that's strength. It's the 8th major arcana in the deck, and it talks about that inner strength that we have to overcome things. Not physical strength, but inner strength that we are able to approach problems with. The second card that jumped out is the 7 of Cups. Sevens are that challenge and struggle, yet usually victory is associated with 7 as well. Of Cups, which is about emotion and intuition. And the third card across the top is going to be the Knight of Wands. Knights are that adolescent energy that we had once upon a time, that kind of go big or go home energy, afraid of nothing. This one is about Wands, which is about that inner fire, that passion. Literally, his energy is on fire and he's raring to go. So the 3 cards that we have is that inner strength. Now the strength card is really interesting because she's the only major arcana that has a double infinity symbol. And the infinity symbol talks about the infinite energy possible for us. Maybe hard for the camera to pick up, there's a very light infinity symbol here. The second one, and it's more prevalent in this deck than in others, she has a wreath of roses around her neck and then around that lion's neck. So she has doubled her possible energy just through her archetype. That ability to tame the untamable. That's what's going to really be highlighted this month. That ability to achieve things that you didn't necessarily think you could. However, when you set aside your fears, you are able to achieve them. When you set aside those obstacles that we put in place, usually our ego puts in place for us, to kind of muddy things, and that's really shown in the 7 of Cups, where you have that unknown factor. You don't know which way to go, but really when you sit down and think about it, you do. Your ego is playing tricks on you, the tricks of the mind, if you will. You have the ability to do it, and now you have the energy. Not only are we talking about that strength to be able to do something, we're talking about our inner fire, that little passion that sits in the pit of our tummy that really makes us go. He's accentuated with the Knight. So we've got the ability and the physical energy to do it. You just have to trust in yourself to overcome those ego-driven obstacles that are now in your way. And how we're going to be able to do that, we've got the Page of Swords. Pages are that innocent, childlike energy. It's inquisitive and really thirsty for knowledge. We have the Page of Swords. The swords are about truth and knowledge. So we have that childlike innocence that's ready to go to school and get it done. So what we're talking about here is that need for knowledge. that need to be able to take your sword of truth and knowledge and cut through the crap that your ego is putting forward. That's going to be important. And the Emperor is going to help you out. He's the 4th card in the Major Arcana, and he speaks about not only truth and knowledge, but he speaks about routine and structure. We've got this energy, these 2 energy sources, and they're ready and willing to take on your ego, and they have more than enough ability to do so. It's just us trusting in ourselves to be able to go forward. That's where our biggest obstacle in September is going to kind of lie for you, Leo. It's overcoming. Okay? We have these 2 individuals. The Emperor is really connected in with the Suit of Swords. Not only is he too a knight and clouded with a lot of armor, he's associated with the King of Swords. The King of Swords is considered his earthly entity or earthly being. So you have these 2 individuals who truth and knowledge are very important. Structure and routine. So the truth and knowledge will help us move forward, getting out of our head and getting into the knowledge piece rather than the what ifs and the ego, and relying on that structure that you have created for yourself, that routine, what your life looks like, keeping that in play while tackling what your ego has put forward. That's going to be your major task this month, Leo, is kind of overcoming your ego. For when you do, the Ace of Cups. Aces are a gift. They're a new beginning. Cups are about that emotion and intuition. The Ace of Cups is known as the Holy Grail. That Holy Grail of wonderment, enlightenment, and abundance. Once you are able to overcome the 7 of Cups, you're going to be given that new beginning, right? It's really going to play into the Strength card and into the Wands. Because you're going to be able to overcome the 7, you're going to be able to really direct the Strength and the Knight, and really encompass that new beginning, that piece that you want to start. Okay, let's look at what your shadow self wants to share. So the shadow self is that piece of yourself that you've pushed to the back of your mind or yourself, and you don't have a lot of connection with. However, it has a lot of connection with your intuition, your higher self, your guides, and the universe. It has a lot of knowledge. And that's the 10 of Pentacles. 10s are a completion and a beginning card. Pentacles about abundance and growth. Your shadow self wants to remind you that this is not only this isn't something you have to do on your own. The 10 of Pentacles is also a family card. Your family and friends, those who love you and support you, will be there for you. It's really hard to take on our ego because our ego wants to protect us in its own way. It does not want us to transform and grow. It does not want us to accept the Holy Grail. It wants us to stay in its little world of mediocrity and blahness, if you will. We, however, want to step outside. Part of our structure and routine is our family and our friends, keeping them in the loop, keeping them, and even if you don't explain that you're taking on your ego, but just keeping them close, asking them for help when you need it. That will kind of aid you on your little quest here. All right, let's end off with a blessing. What blessing does September have for my Leo friends? Archangel Chamuel, 3rd chakra. Your 3rd chakra is your solar plexus. That's kind of the pit of your tummy. And that's where you're going to find your strength and your Knight of Wands. Archangel Chamuel helps you kind of out of that dark, deep space that we have found ourselves in. And he's going to help find new possibilities for us. He's going to really direct and guide you on this journey. So anytime that you're really feeling stuck or lost, call on Archangel Chamuel. He will be there for you. His color is considered kind of a pale green. You can really help draw his power down with fluorite. There's lots of things that you can do to really get him to help you and guide you through this process. Like I said, you don't have to do this alone. He's with you, and so are the other archangels, and they're very excited to help you move forward. That growth and transformation process is really exciting for them. They really enjoy supporting people in doing that. For those who wish, you can pause the video here and reflect on these cards. This is a group reading, however, these cards were meant for you. They were drawn especially for my Leo friends. What did they say? What further guidance do they have for you? Like I said, this is a group reading, so if you are looking for a reading with more detail that is personalized to you, you can follow the link below and schedule a private reading with me, and I'll be able to really direct the reading special for the one individual or couple that you're looking at. I do hope that you found direction and guidance in this video, and you're able to figure out how September is going to look like for you. I want to thank you again for spending time with me today and watching my video. I love creating new videos for my friends, and I will continue to create videos for my zodiac friends in the upcoming weeks. I've kind of overcome my stumbling block for the beginning of September, and I'm raring to go for the rest of the year, I hope. Crossing fingers. If you have any feedback or suggestions, please leave them in the comment box below. I'm always up for feedback from my friends. If you like this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for the latest content. You never know where I'm going to go next, and you don't want to miss one of my readings. Also, if you'd like this video and want to support me in making more, I have a Patreon page with many tiers and lots of perks. And with some of those tiers includes private readings. I've provided a helpful link below, so why not go check it out? Until tomorrow, my Leo friends.